created by Karen O'Loughlin. In this video, we are going to step through the first section in your ZyBook just to give you an idea of how to process and work through your ZyBook. At the very top is going to be the indicator of what is required, participation activities in this particular chapter. You are to read the material, and then there will usually be some type of interactivity and animation or something to interact with. So in this particular one, and if you, depending on how you like to see things, you can click on the double speed and it will play at a quicker speed. It is demonstrating here this input, processing, output that is in the reading right above. So X and Y are inputs. Then we're going to move on and do the processing. And lastly, we are going to output to the screen. The text that you see below here is also reiterated in our ZyBook, and that helps with visual learning as well as repetition. You can play that as many times as you would like, and then it will check off that you have that activity done. There will usually be some quick answers or quick questions that you have to answer here. So how many instructions does the program have? It looks like there are 4. I'm going to answer incorrectly just to show you what happens. So it says incorrect, and it says 2 input instructions, 1 processing and 1 output. So we answer correctly, and then we can check our answer. If we don't know an answer, you can choose to show the answer. So sometimes it might not be that you don't know the answer, it might be that you're not understanding what they're asking. So on this one it says z equals x plus y, add 1 more to z, put z to output. What would the answer be? I'd have to scroll back up. If I add 1 more, the output will then be 8. If I really don't know, I've tried a couple of times, you can click on show answer. In this case, it's asking us if x is 10 and y is 20, what will the result be? If we accidentally type 3, it's going to say, it's not going to show you the answer right away. It's going to say, make you work for it just a little bit. Please don't just click through show answers, because this is actually the interactive part is part of your learning. We are expecting that you are interacting with this. Every program that we write is like a recipe. You are going to be doing what's called algorithmic thinking. And so as you run through algorithms, if we run through this program, we're going to execute and observe the output. And then we're going to click and drag the instructions. So please make sure that you read the instructions on the activities, because it's easy enough just to hit run program and then move on. But when I started with 5 and then m times 2 was first, we got 10. What happens if I switch around the instructions? If I look here, my last output was 115, but now m is going to start at 5. I'm going to add 15, we get 20. Multiply by 2, I get 40. And then square that and we get 1600. So the output is quite different. So make sure that you are reading the directions and then doing the activities. There's a few more questions to answer. And then we are going to work on what's called computational thinking or developing an algorithm. They have a variety of different ways that we test your knowledge here. In this particular example, we're going to do what's called some turtle graphics. So if you read every single instruction here, this little scenario is mimicking exactly what's on the screen here to the left. They want you to see if you can write the instructions to create a square. You can drag additional instructions here. And let's say I'm going to turn left. It's going to ask me how many degrees. And then I'm going to go forward. I'll just say I'll leave it at 50 and see what happens. This is not the solution to the problem. I'm just kind of playing around. And so because I went 180 degrees, I basically turned around, I did a 180 and I went back to where I started from. So now if I turn left, we'll go 90 degrees. And then I go forward, let's say 200, and run the program just to see what happens. All kinds of fun stuff can start to go on. Okay. If you want to get rid of a command, then you will delete over here. So now, if I run this, I don't know which one I deleted, but it's not going to form, I don't think, that triangle anymore. It does something completely different. So you will have these interactive activities in your ZyBook all throughout. You will continue to the next section by clicking on it. And this one has participation activities and challenge activities. That gives you an overview of how to use the ZyBook. Good luck and have fun.